BeFiT. I am Fayth, and we're gonna do a real calorie burner today. So it's gonna be a cardio and strength rebounding workout on the Bellicon. So make sure you're barefoot or you've got socks with grippies because we're gonna be moving pretty fast. And let's get started right away with a warm up. So we're gonna take the feet shoulder distance. Make sure you're not rolling in on the arches, but your feet are really well supported. Take a little bit of the bend of the knees, stack your spine, relax your shoulders, and just start with a gentle bounce. We call this one a health bounce. So you wanna make sure that your feet are in contact with the mat and that you're just breathing. It's really important to warm up while you're on the Bellicon because it works a lot of different systems in the body, especially the system that focuses on keeping us balanced in space. So you wanna make sure you've got your balance first. And just relax the shoulders. We're just gonna warm up from the inside out. Just take a big breath in and let it out. And again, big breath in and let it out. Good. Next move we're going to do is super simple. We're going to keep the feet grounded to the mat. We're just going to circle our arms. So you're going to make the circle as big as you can, keeping your stability. It's also okay if you bend the elbows. This is just kind of like your morning stretch. So just opening up the chest. See if you can find a relaxed face, a relaxed jaw as you're doing this. And just breathe. And then reverse the circle. See if you can go the other direction. So we're gonna go outward and inward. Nice and simple. Easy arms. And the challenge is, can you do this while you're keeping your alignment and your body in the middle of the Bellicon? You don't really have to do a lot of cardio on here to get good effects. It's very efficient because of this pliable mat. So we're gonna work for about 15 minutes and then you're gonna really feel it. Relax the arms down. Next move we're gonna do, we're gonna take the arms to the side and you're just gonna let them swing, and one's gonna cross over and one's gonna cross under. And see if you can actually use gravity and allow everything to swing. Crossing and opening. Nice and simple. Try to alternate which side is crossing. And this might feel a little bit challenging coordination-wise, which is okay. That's part of the fun. Nice and simple. Good. And then relax the arms down, shake it out. Let's heel toe the legs a little bit wider now. Still forward, still with our feet on the mat. And what we're gonna do is just bounce to one side, feel it out. Make sure we're engaged through the glute. This is called your glute medius. Make sure that's nice and fat. And then just shift to the other side. So just like you're rocking and rolling on a boat. Nice and simple, side to side. Good. Just kind of notice if one side is more stable or less stable than the other side. See if you can even them out. The other side. Nice and simple. Good. And then bring it back into center. Good. And we're going to get right into our series. So we're going to be circuiting a little bit. Cardio comes first. And the key to moving quickly on the Bellicon is to bend the knees and get a little bit lower. So not making the bounce very high, but actually keeping it a little bit more compact. It's also a lot of core strength. So we're going to start to find that kicking on. All right, let's begin. We're going to start with an in and an out. Except we're gonna start to bend the knees and speed things up. So I'm gonna give you a little side view. It's gonna look a little bit more like this. So it's not so much as a breezy bounce, but one with a little bit more rhythmic intensity so that we start to build the heart rate. Really important, we wanna start to get that heart rate slowly up. And let's add the arms. They're gonna go out and in, out and in, out and in, nice and strong. So I am a little flexed at the hip, and you might find it takes you a little bit of practice to move at a fast speed on here. It may not happen on the first workout. Try repeating this again and again. You'll find that your speed will improve. Nice and simple. Keep going. We'll go for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna stay out, hold it out. Drop the arms. Next move, we're gonna go side to side, little bilateral. So this is kind of like your speed skating. Little wave of the arms helps you balance. And again, side view, I'm a little flexed at the hip. Breathe here. You're gonna feel this in the legs too. Nice and smooth. Keep going. Foot to knee to hip alignment. If you want to go faster, get lower and tighter. Good, bring it back to home base. Next move, front to back, front and back, front and back. Again, I'm bending the knees, it's a small bounce. Really let the arms swing. Nice and smooth. New move, bring it back to home base. You're gonna cross it, arms and legs. Bend those knees so you can get grounded. That'll enable you to get a little faster. That way your heart rate starts to build, your calories start to burn. Good news is this is all really easy on the joints because of the mat. So you can really go to your max. Breathe. Good, bring it home. Last move, rotation, go. Great cross training if you're an athlete. Fantastic move to do. If you golf, you're getting that twist. Racquetball, tennis, any of those sports. Low and tight. Keep trying, keep practicing. Another 8, 6, 4, 2, bring it home, shake it out. All right, that was your first cardio circuit. Now we're gonna work some strength. We're gonna work the lower body first. So you're gonna make your bounce nice and small. Good, and you're gonna first just find a squat, nice and simple. Foot to knee to hip alignment, making sure everything's there, and just hold it. And see how hard that is to stabilize, really hard in a good way. Really nice challenge on the whole body. And then just stand up. And just take that one more time. A little squat, hold it, maybe bounce it, and stand up. Okay, so that's the place that we're gonna come back to. We're gonna step off to one side of your belly button. You're gonna have one foot on the mat, foot to knee to hip, other foot on the ground. We're gonna take a single leg movement here. So you're gonna go down, and you're gonna stand up. And when I'm standing up, I'm thinking of this standing leg glute really kicking on. So if I've got an imbalance on my sides, which most of us do, you're really gonna feel this. So low to high, and low to high. Breathe. Try to smile as you get tired. Go 3. Good. Go 2. 1 more. Good. Added challenge. You're gonna try to go down, come up. That's where the balance comes in. So you're low, you're high. The longer you try to pause as if someone were to take a picture, the more challenge that is. We're down, we're up, we're down, we're up. When you go down, try not to hunch your back, so nice flat backs, bending from the hips. Go 3, go 2. Next one, we're gonna stay up, hold it, find your squat. That was why we did that before. Hold it and just bounce it. Legs are on fire, and stand up. Let's try the other side now. So changing sides. You'll see maybe they're different. We're gonna go down and up. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Flat back, core in, knee to hip alignment. Make sure everything's parallel. Low to high, low to high. Not a very good counter. So if you do 1 or 2 more, and up, 1 more. Get ready to do the balance. We're gonna go low and balance. For me, my left side, I have some old injuries from when I was a dancer. So I always find a lot of instability on this side. You might find the same thing. And low, and high, and low, and high, and 3. Balance on the last one, 2. Here it comes, 1. Hold it, squat it. Now what we're gonna try to do is go up and over. So we're gonna combine those 2 moves. Watch once. You're gonna be down, center, down, center. Here we go, let's try 8 in a row. Start on one side, get low. We're here, you go. Center, down, center, down, center, and down. Breathe. That was 6. 2 more. 1 more. Next one will stay down. This is fun. Little jump. And land. The If the jump is too much, just hold the squat. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Woo, that one I feel in my legs. Shake it out, bounce it out, twist it out. Cardio circuit number 2. This one's a lot of fun. We're gonna start with scissors. You're gonna get low, you're gonna get tight, your heart rate's gonna get up. One leg goes forward, one leg goes back. Get your bounce small and go. Breathe. I'm a little flexed. Core, smile, breath. Nice strong arms. Keep it up. Another 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Bounce it out, shake it out. Next strength circuit is our upper body. So, 3 options. Option 1, step off your bellicon. Come to your knees. Take your hands on the frame. Open your hips. Draw your shoulders down. Push up. And lift. Option 2, hands can go on the mat, feet can go back. That's on an incline. Push up. Option 3 is the most challenging. Feet go back, hands go on, push up. I'm gonna do option 1. You can pick one of the other 2. They increase in challenge. We're gonna take 8. Find your shoulder placement, find your hips open, roll your shoulders back, pull your core in. Let's do it. 8, and lift. Try not to drop your head or lose your core. And 6. Try not to hyperextend your elbows as you come up. That's always a tricky thing for me. And 4, and 3. Breathe 2. 1 more. 1, and rest. Let's take a little shell stretch. Grab onto the frame, stretch it out, feels good. And that brings us to another cardio circuit. Step off your bellicon, get back on, start to bounce. All right, this one, we've got agility moves and we've got a run. We haven't run yet on here. It's a ton of fun to run on the bellicon. It takes a second to get used to, and then you're off to the races. So let's start slow with agility. You're just gonna step forward, forward, back, back. Feels easy. It's not gonna be easy in a second. The thing you wanna do is look up as you're stepping forward. So it's your body's ability to feel where it is in space without having to look at it. Forward, forward, back, back. All right, let's turn it up. Let's get the heart pumping and go double time. Front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back. Nice and fast. Fast feet. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get lower, 2, and rest. Sprints. Here we go. Getting used to running on the bellicon just takes a moment. You kind of got to dive into cold water a little bit. So soften your bounce and just practice jogging. So you'll feel your sides maybe a little different. Try to even them out. Try to find a long spine. Relax the feet and breathe. Nice and simple. Inhale and exhale. All right, here's the fun part. We're gonna turn it up, and we're gonna turn it up for 30 seconds. I'm gonna time us. Get ready, get set, and go. This is as fast as you can possibly go. Breathe. Smile. 15 more seconds. Keep it up. You can even go faster than me. A little bit more. And rest, just bounce. Awesome. Relax the shoulders. Just bounce. The good thing is when you bounce, you move lactate through the muscles. So you may not be super sore as you would from a workout on the floor, which is actually a really good thing. It's because it's nice and easy and low impact on the joints. Relaxing everything down. We're gonna wrap up with a core circuit. So you're gonna soften your bounce, step off to one side. We're gonna take a bouncing plank. I'm sure all of you have done a plank, but probably not a bouncing plank. So we're gonna start on the knees. You're gonna take your forearms to the mat. Make sure your elbow and shoulder are lined up. You're thinking of pressing away from the mat. That's what makes this challenging. Find a little tuck of the tailbone, extend one leg, extend the other leg, kick on your glutes. Now here's the fun part, you're gonna bounce it. Nice and simple. And you're gonna feel right away the deep stabilizers of your core turn on. And just breathe. Go for a few more seconds. Nice and smooth. Almost there. Look at the mat so your neck isn't strained. And rest. Walk your feet up and step back on your Bellicon. All right, we'll start to cool it down now. Really important to cool down after all that work. Relax your shoulders. Awesome. It's a great calorie burner in a short amount of time. So start to shift side to side. Again, just reconnecting with the floor, with the mat. Start to calm your breath. Nice and simple. So it was really fantastic. You really worked the heart, you burned calories, you worked the lymphatic system, you worked on balance, all with no joint pain, hopefully. It should be the idea. And then just start to bring both feet back to the mat. Make your bounce start to settle. So it's barely bouncing. Good, and we're just gonna take one arm up. Big breath in. Very small bounce, you're just gonna side bend. Breathe into this side. And bring it back. And change sides. See if you can keep the weight really evenly placed between the feet. Big breath in. And side bend. Good. Breathe into this side. Good. And bring it back. Shake out the arms. Good. Settle your bounce. We're just gonna wrap up with some stretches. One foot forward. One foot back. We're gonna take a little bit of a lunge. So you're gonna tuck the tailbone under, open up the front of the hip here. A sideways view, looks like this. If you're a little taller, you might decide to do this off the Bellicon. Off of the Bellicon, it looks like this. You can take it here as well. And that way, you're really opening up the front of the hip. And just hold this stretch. You can also bring the hands down. You do wanna make sure your knee doesn't go past your ankle, so you're nice and stable there. Fire the glute up, lift the spine tall. Good, change sides now. Whatever you did on the other side, repeat on this side. So if you were standing, go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna keep it on the floor, send a leg back, and open up the hip. This is still a lot of work on the balance. You can probably see my stabilizing leg is really doing a lot of work to keep myself up there. Breathe. You did it. You stayed on the Bellicon. Fantastic. Open up the chest. Great, come out of this stretch. Come back onto your Bellicon. Find your nice parallel stance. Let's go a little wider now, soft bend of the knees. Let's just take one arm up and take a little side neck stretch. So opening up the side body. Look a little bit down to the diagonal. Breathe. Back to the side. And change directions. Near the shoulder. Hold it. Down to the diagonal. Back to the side. And up. Congratulations, you made it. Thank you so much for doing this cardio and strength rebounding workout with me. If you want to get a Bellicon for your home, you can at bellicon.com, and you can also visit us on BeFiT.com and on our at-home workout platform, Bellicon Home, and do workouts with me all the time and other trainers. Thank you guys so much, and we'll be bouncing soon.